Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to another video. All right, let's check it out. Let's see what we got for you right now. If you like those American classic vans, actually, the van that started the Econoline model, the famous and still very well known Econoline, well, you're looking at the right video. What we got for you right now, it's a 143 scale 1964 Ford Econoline. And what do I mean by the famous Econoline model? Because if you're familiar with Ford in North America, the Econoline is the van, the passenger van, and also the cargo van that was iconic for many, many years. The model that nowadays we got other options. Now Ford has started exporting the Ford Transit from Europe for at least like about 10 years right now. But before then, we never had the European commercial vans. We had probably Mercedes Benz, but still not, it was not like the Ford Econoline that was mass produced and mass sold, at least like in North America, which is super popular. So this is the very first generation of the Ford Econoline. This model ran between 1961 to 1967, like I mentioned before. In some parts of the world, like in Canada, it was called Mercury Econoline also. Also, other parts were called Ford Falcon and Kona line, and even they were also called Ford Falcon Club Wagon, but there was the same model literally. Body styles: you had a four-door panel van, you had a six-door van, an eight-door van, and even you had a two-door pickup truck. So you had a little bit of everything, a little bit for everyone, which is which is good to hear, which is good to see. All right. Engine wise, a lot of people say don't forget to mention the engines of the cars. I mean, let's see. Engine wise, you had a six cylinders and you also had a actually no, only six cylinders. Let's see. You got a 2.4 liter six cylinder, you got a 2.8 six cylinder, and also you had a 3.9 six cylinder. Okay. Now, transmission wise, you had a 3 speed manual, also a 4 speed manual, and then you also had a 3 speed automatic. So, even though it was a commercial van, considered also like a big van, they also had a manual shifter, and for the people wanting more comfortable, you had automatic shifter. I like when they give both options. Not everyone likes one, not everyone likes the other. And it's also always good to people able to choose. I find this model quite interesting. I like the front end. I noticed that back in the days, even though they were considered a van, they were fashionable. The front end was quite interesting. And I remember even the Chevrolet Corvair had a model, also a van model, which was also very radical looking. So back in the days, they were just not a square box. I mean, you can ask for more square box than this. But the front end, I like those headlights that has it looks like an air vent right next to the head, and then you got the chrome around it. I really like that. I truly, truly like this. Now, this is the passenger van, as you probably notice. This is the four door. Oh, let me see. Let's let it go around. I don't think it's a four-door van. I think it's a six-door. Yep, it's the six-door van. They also had an eight-door van, but this one's the six-door van. All right, guys. I'm gonna let it go around a few times, and I'll be right back. All right, guys. What do you guys think about this nice looking Ford van? I know some people say, oh, vans are vans, and they're not supposed to be the most fashionable vehicles. And you're right, they may not be the most fashionable vehicles because they were not meant to be fashionable from the very beginning. But at the same time, I think you don't have to be a boring person to drive a van. I think it's okay to drive a fashionable car and still drive a van because you have a big family because you run a business that you gotta transport people. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, that's just my thinking. I don't know. All right, guys. Don't forget to give me that beautiful thumbs up. I truly, truly appreciate. Thank you so much for your support, for those nice comments. Believe me, I read each and every comment out there. Sometimes it takes me a little longer to answer them. Shame on me, I know. But believe me, you're being acknowledged and your comments are being read. Because I like to read, you know, people's thoughts. All right. And don't forget to click and subscribe. And the bell next to subscribe button will remind you when I'm posting more videos. And like I said, let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Do you like this model? Do you find them attractive? Do you think Ford looks better now than before? Hey, every comment is acceptable and respected. All right, everyone. Take care of yourselves more than ever. And goodbye.